and welcome back to Let's Build the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, where we are essentially building the world of Harry Potter. Everything, all of it. We are building every bit that we can think of. As you can see, there is our lovely Hogwarts. We have Hogsmeade down there. Hogsmeade train station over there. We've got the Durmstrang Ship over there. We've got the Quidditch Pitch, the dragon enclosure, the Boobatten's carriage. Today we are going to be working on a graveyard, so it's a nice easy one today. I will probably put this one on the same playlist as the Quidditch Pitch. So if you need to find it again, think Quidditch Pitch and Maze, because that's where we are essentially going to go. There's the owlery coming into view. Don't forget, this version here is not completely finished. So on my main world, where we've built this the first time, and where we build everything the first time, it's just where we build our main builds. It is finished completely there. It is detailed, all the sides are done. If you stick around soon, you will eventually see that. We have currently 902, last time I checked, subscribers. When we get to 1,000, woohoo, we are going to do a little tour of our main world. We're going to do my main world, and then we're going to do Centaur's main world, because she's got a couple of builds on there that are not on mine. So we're going to give you all a tour when we reach 1,000. So as you can see, we are now heading off towards the maze. And we are going to go past the maze. We may have to spawn in a bit of land. Yep. We do have mobs in there, which we're too high. You can't see them because we're too high. Actually, I don't think we're going to need to build in any land at all. I think this is more than enough. So what we're going to do is, obviously we are coming a little way from the maze. The maze may start disappearing on us actually, because I've upped the tick speed again. The tick speed, if you have it too high, the maze will start to disappear. The leaves will despawn. I think that's what that hole is about there. So you need to turn your tick speed down to 0. But if you do that, the land won't regenerate when the animals eat it. Ah, we're at the end there. So maybe a bit more land. Okay, so I think we're going to start off over here. And we're just going to spawn in chunks of land. So for our fill command is fill. Squiggle. The squiggles are important. I learnt that in my last one. When I was doing the snow for Hogsmeade, the squiggles are important. I'm gonna go as high as 15 this time. Squiggle -1. Space. Squiggle -15. Squiggle 15. Squiggle -15. Squiggle 15. Grass. A nice chunk of grass there. So I'm just going to keep spawning this in now. We don't need tons and tons, a couple hundred blocks by a couple hundred blocks I would say. I just want to make sure that I'm a good distance away from the maze, because then it might stop despawning if I'm far away enough from it. I think it will if I go away far enough. Bit of a funny one, that one really, isn't it? So again, we don't need massive amounts. I just want to be a good distance away from the maze, although we will go into it at some point there, so we might have to. Let's turn the tick speed down, shall we, so we don't have to worry about it too much. So your tick speed is there. Tick speed 0. Let me just double check. I press record. Yep. So hopefully that will make things better. Okay, so where are we? We're gonna round that number on the end up to about 1300. And we'll just go the length of the maze. We can always add more if we need more, can't we? So as you can see, the dragon enclosure over there, so again on my world that's complete. It's got an entire mountain around mine because I did mine inside a mountain. So this graveyard will only take 1. It's not a hard one, it's not a complicated one, it's a nice and easy one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in, say, the middle of this, which will bring us down about here. So we're just going to knock out a block there. Now I'd say that was about the middle. It's hard to see, but it is about the middle. So, equipment. We're gonna need some stone, some stone stairs, we're gonna need, excuse me, hiccups, gonna need some spruce saplings. As a result, we're going to need some bone meal. Arthur, sweetie. We're going to want some polished andesite stairs. Also going to want some campfires, a cauldron, and an armour stand. And we're going to need some iron bars. There are going to be a couple more bits, but they will be at the end. We can get a lot done with what we've got here. So if we're going to say that's the middle, I think what we need to do is, first I think we need to draw a line across here. Helps block our view a bit. We're going to draw a line of trees. Because we want to give the impression that it's far, far away. There, look, see, we'll come and fix that, I think, in a bit. It disintegrated quite a bit there, didn't it? But as you can see, when the animals eat the grass, it no longer respawns. We're going to do another line behind this one. I'm going to try and get them in between the gaps of the ones that we've just put in. Quite sure how well that's working for us. Going too fast. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is going to come forwards and put another line in front. I think what we'll do is we'll leave that for a moment and let them grow on their own, or you can go around with your bone meal and make them go up a bit faster. I think we'll leave that to the end because, well, it's quick and easy. I have spent a lot of time already spawning inland. Where's my centre gone? It's all the way over there. Okay, we don't need to go that far out then. Okay, so pick your spot. There's no wrong or right or wrong even. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a couple of gravestones. So we're going to do a couple of different designs. We're going to come further back here and we're just going to build. This one's going to go 3 blocks wide, I think. On them we'll put stairs on the ends of that one. That's one done. So we're going to leave a space, do some more. But I think, okay, we'll replace those bars with, because what we want are some, there we go, rooted dirt. That one. Okay, we can go for a nice big wide one. You can border it with walls. So we've essentially got a couple of different styles of gravestone here. Let's do another one. Got a nice cross. I think I like the dirt one in front better. So then we've got 4 styles of gravestones. Oh, we got another one over there. So let's do, we've got a shorter one. You don't have to stick to stone either. You can use some andesite, that might break it up a bit. Use some gravel. Gravel would work too. I'm just going to do that. Let's grab some gravel for the next view. Right. Gravel. And we still need those, we still need that. Oh. Those, some gravel and some wall. So if we go for, say, the andesite wall, so we're going to do a nice tall one. They don't all have to be the same height. I think that one's taller. because not all gravestones are the same, especially in an old graveyard where the older ones are taller and the newer ones are shorter. Go. So essentially we're just going to keep doing some gravestones. We're going to do a couple, you can do a couple of rows of them. So say let's do another row at the back here. Let's give it a good space because they're not on top of one another, are they? You could do that one, because sometimes they do, don't they? Too tall. There we go. So do another row at the back. Then over this side we're going to do the same again, so let's just give a little bit of space. Another one and do another row there. Do as many rows as you like. We don't actually see a great deal of this graveyard, so we don't know how big it is. Okay, but we are going to put more trees around it. Our trees are not growing. Too far away from them. Okay, just going to fast forward this while I bone meal them all. Okay, so it's looking the part. We can do just add a couple more, but maybe thin them out a little bit. It's entirely up to you how many you want. Depends on what kind of graveyard you want as well, because again we only see glimpses of it. We see it at night time, so we don't see a great deal, to be quite honest. So you could have a nice, well manicured, pretty graveyard, or you could have one that's been left unattended for quite some time and is rather overgrown. It's entirely up to you what kind of graveyard you want. Okay, so we know that there is also a mausoleum in here, because that is where Wormtail and Voldemort hide. So I'm going to put in another row of stones, I think, there. So we're just going to go mausoleum is underground. So again, it's up to you how far you want to take this. Floors are generally stone. Okay, what we're going to do as well is we are going to give this a bit of a cover. 1, 2. Again, depends on how big you want it inside there. I can't say I've been into many of these, so I'm not really sure what they look like, but they are different. The only ones I can remember are those that were like on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Not quite the same thing. So we want our iron bars back. think we're going to put some that'll do for that. Now then, they also have Voldemort and Harry, they clash wands when they duel, and you have this big dome of light. We can't make a dome of light, but we can make a dome of stone. So I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to go 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to put a stair, a block, a stair, a block, one. That way we can put nope, that's not right. It's from that one. That looks better. So I've just got a bit carried away there. There's our dome. We've got a little dome. So we've got Voldemort and Harry fighting in here, and we can have a circle of Death Eaters around them. You could put some armour stands in there to symbolise the Death Eaters, but I don't like putting too many in, you know that. They cause lag. Okay, so we've got a couple of other little things to do. We've got 3 things to do. Where's it gone? There it is. How wide is that? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so making statues on Minecraft is not very good because we've got big blocks. It's hard to get that kind of detail. So we've got a square there, well, a rectangle, 4 by 5. I'm going to go around. The 2 middle ones. Could have more of those. We could put some signs on there. Are we done with those? No, not quite. Not quite. No. Bars, yes. I'm just gonna leave those empty for the time being. You could put Tom Riddle 1998, but let's do that. We could put Tom Riddle, and on that one we're going to put 1998 because that's where his father was buried. Okay, we're also now going to put he has a bit of an angel on his, doesn't he? Yeah, I thought so. So this is where Harry is held. This is where Harry's captured and he's runs off in that direction. So in front of us here we're going to put 4 campfires. I'm going to go back and get some of the bits from before. So we want the cauldron back. Not quite done with that. And we want the armour stand. And we want some, we'll get some red potion there, potion of harming. Okay, and what we're going to do now is just need a little platform to stand on. Just going to grab a helmet. And a name tag. We're going to need an anvil to name the name tag, aren't we? possibility I spelled that wrong. My spelling's not great. Voldemort. Okay, so we got, we're Harry. Oh no, he's back, he's back. He's back. In fact, I'm going to put a stone underneath it there. There we go. We stand in front. Oh no, he's back. No, down a bit. Yeah. He's back, he's back. Harry, our poor Harry's trapped over here. Okay, we've got a couple more things. Let's get rid of all of these now because we're done with most of those. I'm going to keep those just in case. So we want a beacon and a bell and a trapdoor, not a trapdoor, pressure plate. Stone, and we also want forward slash give at S myself, and we want a command block. Now then, if you're not comfortable with doing these, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to do this bit. Command underscore block. We're going to create a teleport block. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to create another little stone over here. They don't have to be in straight lines. What we're going to do is we're going to hide under that one. No, that one. I'm going to put a teleport block. We're gonna need some coordinates now, so we want this one to take us to the entrance. Ah no, Sniffler. You can see all the mobs now. So we want it to take us, say, here. So let's just make a note of the coordinates where we are. So we are at 92, 55, minus 8, 5, 6. That one we're going to put TP at I think it's P for this one, at player 92 55 minus 856. I'm going to put a block on that, pressure plate on top of that. Yay! So that worked. So we don't have a cup, we don't have a trophy, so we're going to make one. We're going to put a beacon and a bell on top of it. That's our cup. So he's going to reach for the cup, and the pressure plate will take him back to Dumbledore, where he'll go, he's back, he's back, oh no, he's back. Oh, handle. And we're going to do the same again. But over here, we're going to put a command block in there. And this one we want to take to the graveyard. So when we get to the cup, it will take us to the graveyard. At which point it will drop us over here, where Cedric is killed by the cup there, and Harry's then dragged to that gravestone where Voldemort comes back. So we got 69, 55, minus 1163. Okay, TP at player to 69, 55, minus 1163. Now remember, you don't have to do this, but if you do, make sure that your commands are activated in your settings. There is a setting in your where you need to activate the commands to begin with. Oh no! Cedric! He's died! And there's the cup. He's then dragged over to here. Put against there. Da da da. Voldemort comes back. Oh no! Duel, duel, duel. Fight, fight, fight. Run over here. Grab the cup. And back to Dumbledore. Yay! So the rest really is up to you on what you want for your graveyard. If you want more trees, put more trees. It doesn't have to be spruce, it can be jungle, oak, birch, it could be anything you want. You can put as many gravestones in as you want. You can run around with some bone meal. In fact, I think what we're just going to do is grab that flower, put some flowers on there. Yeah, let's grab a blue one. Put flowers on. So it's up to you what you want to do. It's up to you whether you want a pretty one or whether you want an overgrown looking one. It's up to you how big you make it. If you want it really, really big, you can make it really, really big. If you want it really small, then keep it really small. It's up to you, because there's no right or wrong. You could make it into a nice garden, because we only see it in the dark, so we don't know what it really looks like. We do like pretty things, don't we? So, as I say, up to you. How big, how small, what you meant to make it look like. But we've got the important bits. We've got the bit where Harry is held captive, and then we've got the bit where Voldemort comes out. He comes out of there, kills them over there. The rest is up to you. In the description to this video is a link to our Discord server, Potter's Knights. Come show us what you did. Show me your graveyard. I look forward to see people's builds and what they've done different. I like seeing people's different takes on things. So come show us your builds. And that's it for this one. Nice and simple one. Next week we have Azkaban. Some of you may already know what it looks like because we built it in survival. Some of you may even have worked out how to build it. But we are going to do a tutorial as promised, and which will take one, maybe two. I suspect one though, because there's a lot of copy pasting for that, so we'll have to make sure Centaur's about for that one, because that will save us a great deal of time. And then after that we're going to do a nice curvy bridge with a flying car on top, and then it's off to King's Cross Station with platform 9 3/4. So until then, there are links in the description for other tutorial series that you wish to have a go at, such as the maze. We've got the Quidditch Pitch over there. We've got the dragon enclosure over here, complete with dragon. If I can just fly a bit faster, get over there. Dragon! It's a mighty cool dragon, if I do say so myself. And as you can see, Hogwarts in the distance, and there's many others. We've got Hagrid's over there with the Boobatton's carriage just coming into view. A flying car hitting the Whomping Willow. All those are on tutorials. Links are in the description. There's also links to Cash App and PayPal should anybody wish to leave us a tip. If you guys do, which I know one of you two have, we thank you both very, very, very much. It is very much appreciated, and it just makes a world of difference to us. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, share. And I think that's it. Oh, make sure you've hit the subscribe button and the bell button so you know not to miss another one. We do occasionally stream on Twitch. I think I couldn't find my old account on there, so we've had to start a new account, but because the old one still existed, it wouldn't let me use the same name. So I think the new Twitch handle is Lady Camelot and Centaur, all one word. So yes, I will hopefully have a link to that in this one. Maybe the next one, because it's not quite set up yet, but it's getting there. So Lady Camelot and Centaur, all one word, because it is the both of us. It's easy to forget that sometimes because you only hear me, you only see me, most of you. So, but there is two of us working on this. And that is it for now. So until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, like and subscribe.